Have you ever sat down and just thought, think about life in general, right? I'm somebody who believes deeply in love, and I believe that in one way or the other, God created us with our specific counterpart in mind. And I know that that's not fixed, meaning that it could just happen that I could die alone, being that that's what God has destined for my life. But at the core, I believe that there's someone out there. See, for today's video, I want to give you guys something raw. See, I've posted a couple of videos regarding relationships, and I can say that the notion that's coming from that is that today's dating market is impaired beyond repair. And that means that whether or not you as a person have worked on yourself, one way or the other, you're going to encounter someone who's just out there to play with your heart, your time, use you, or just something negative. And I understand all those implications out there. They actually exist, right? You might get into a relationship with someone thinking that they are the one, the perfect person, right? Everything appears perfect until the coin gets flipped and you see all the parts of the coin that you see that yeah. But then what I want to say is that all these things that are out there are things that come to being because of our personal neglect. I could be a person who might have had negative past relationships or experiences. And knowing that about myself, I really take the time to recover from that. Say, for example, I come from a relationship right now, but instead of spending the time to make sure that I heal and just better myself from the experience, I jump into the next relationship right away. Perhaps it could be something that I might have planned, but then if it's something that wasn't really there, you jumping into the next relationship after the previous one, knowing very well that you're carrying baggage, it's you inevitably saying that whatever baggage that happened that you're dragging from there, the person that you're going to be in a relationship right now is going to have to carry that burden for you, and of which is unfair of you to do that. Right? I'm not here saying that all these dating issues that we're experiencing in today's world are going to be easily changed like that or stuff like that, because I believe that there's a bunch of variabilities that have contributed to how we are today. The way we grew up, just everything, there's a lot, hey. And I know you can agree with me on that one. But I believe that this is something that we can change. It doesn't have to be the case that you have to end up being alone, or as gents specifically, because most of the times you get into a relationship and when you really look into it, it's a thing of your partner is in a way trying to do you a favor. That's something, again, that's also common out there. Many brothers are saying that these women get into relationships with us thinking that they're actually doing us a favor, and of which I believe it's nonsense, right? If you get into a relationship with a person like that, you're going to see it, and by virtue, that means you just have to end that thing, whatever it is that you have, the both of you guys. So the point that I'm trying to bring home here is that yes, there is an issue, and the chances of you being with someone who's going to be realistic are actually rare now. They are actually minimal. But that doesn't mean you should give up on love. Love is something it gives life meaning, but it gives life its essence. So in as much as the world is crooked, in as much as everyone out there is just in it for the fun, for the game of it, if you're someone who's out there, if you're a brother who's genuinely interested in finding someone who's going to complement you, someone who you're going to build something meaningful with. And I know that right now it might sound actually feminine, but that's just that, brother. Hold on to that. You will find your someone. The person, I don't want to go deep about the description of the person, but that person, that specific person, they're out there. Until then, brother, just keep on investing in yourself. Keep on improving you, because that is also an important element of you finding that someone. So until then, stay vibrant.